processed food will then be fed to the
Open
next
wide,
line.
okay. Oh! Reapers, what's this good? It's your boy Laser. He's the boss back with another scary reaction video. He's loving the scary content. So continue to live after you guys. And we're looking at top 5 disgusting horror movies that will change you. Guys, there's so many crazy ass horror movies out there. We're dive straight into. If you enjoy scary content, these more scary videos they feature. It's me, Lepen. You subscribe, you tickle notification and bell icon. I stream every night on Twitch. Go check out streams, fucking amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
Back to the scariest channel on YouTube, top 5 scary videos. I'm your horror host, Keegan Hughes, and today we have a lovely pile of extra depraved movies for your viewing.
I was gonna say pile of shit. There's a pile of shit on my floor. Guys, I shit on my carpet every night.
Pleasure or displeasure. Yes, indeed, it's time to list the top 5 disgusting horror movies that will change you. I've been watching you,
and
it's
crazy. I haven't watched a horror movie in like a fat minute, bro.
It's definitely time for a change. You gotta switch things
up.
Hey,
don't you dare make fun of my hair, bitch. I just woke up. I don't want to hear it. You know what sucks, bro? I have fucking like acne breaking out on the side of my like. I swear, dude. Sometimes like the grease from your hair, like your oils from your hair, be making your skin break. And bro, I clean my hair like a lot, but it's like I guess something about your hair, just like sometimes your hair just like. I don't fucking know, just gets your pores clogged up, bro. And I think most people can relate to that shit. It's so fucking annoying, man. Like, I wash myself. I'm a clean person, so I don't want to hear it. I'm a clean person. It just happens.
Homie, variety is the spice of life. Speaking of changing things up, if you're looking for a wicked change in your mobile entertainment, look no further than this message from today's sponsor, 𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵. You can fake mobile and also not. What are you waiting on? 100 secure. These rewards are only available for the next 30 days, so be quick. Alrighty, let's get to the list. Kicking us off at number 5, The Human Centipede.
Dude, this movie looks so damn good. I've never seen it in my life. I've heard good things about this shit. Like, just the idea of some huge-ass centipede with a bunch of people. And then you got this person right here. Ooh, centipede. Can I step on it?
Oh, boy. Yeah. I'm sure you've all seen this already, or at least heard of it, but what is now a pop culture phenomenon / running joke was once a shocking piece of horror cinema. We follow a German surgeon who decides to kidnap 3 people and stitch them together.
Look at his skin, bro. Ugh. What the fuck? Ugh.
Mouth to butt. The idea is that one person will eat food and it'll pass through them, and then the processed food will then be fed to the next
wide,
line.
Okay. Oh.
So why would a surgeon think that this is a viable strategy?
We all take our knives, bro.
Who knows? What I do
don't lie. We all take our knives, bro. Do this. I'm not gonna do that.
No, is that is a filthy, filthy film that had a huge impact on the horror movie scene at the time. The director actually kept the mouth to butt part hidden from investors and backers, opting to only share the stitching people together bits, which makes sense, as the idea was pretty likely to hurt the film.
Oh, they're bending down, I see. Bend down for me, baby. Oh. Ah!
Film's viability. The true nature wasn't revealed until the
That's a killer position, man. That's a deadly position. That's a very deadly. Very deadly. Wouldn't want to do that around me.
entire film was complete, and if the director knew this all along, it's pretty easy to see how gross the idea is. The movie itself plays out like a pretty standard horror film and isn't all that scary, but the idea behind it is definitely extra raunchy.
What, is the centipede about to go up your asshole? Oh, here's the centipede, guys. Pretend my fucking arrow cursor is the centipede. Boop, 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 boop.
It even inspired 2 sequels, each more insane than the one that came before. However, I stick by my rating of the first as number 1. Firstly, it was the most original, and it caused—
Look at his face, bro. Bro's face is looking weird.
The most uproar. And second, the 2 sequels were just reactions to the first, attempts to one-up the insane idea for an even crazier experience. In doing so, they became more like jokes than anything else, even if they did amp up the disturbing elements to 11. The Human Centipede is set up perfectly to disturb, with a beginning loaded with cliches to lull the audience, a quick chance at escape, and the procedure itself. The front of the centipede—
Bro, if this guy did me, oh, I would cry. Look at it. Look at that bitch, bro. They're tied up. You got buddy Joe over here. They're all tied up, man. Dude, I think the idea of just being tied up by someone or like kidnapped is terrifying. Like being drugged and shit. See all these serial killers, bro. But this guy just looks pretty. I mean, I would trust him with my kids, right?
Pete can't speak English and therefore nobody can communicate. The guy at the front also just opts to scream and cry the whole time. The main character is stuck in the middle, unable to move freely, speak, eat, or even rest. The centipede is treated like a pet with a weird, shameless affection. Again, this movie's been memed on a million times, but it is certainly hard to forget. I clearly remember where I was, who I was with, and even what I was eating when I first saw this
Did I ask? No.
movie at the tender age of 14. My parents' basement, my best friend, granola.
Dude, I'm so jealous of people that have like basements, bro. I wish I had a basement, man. You know, I stream in a barn, but like, I don't know, just the idea of having like a man cave, bro, in a basement. Fuck yeah.
Bars and off-brand Coca-Cola. It was like grocery store brand. I forget what it was called.
Coke is nasty, bro. It's crazy. Like, once you quit soda, you don't go back. But Coke is nasty as fuck. It's crazy. That shit literally cleans your toilets.
Needless to say, I wasn't eating and drinking much once it started.
I didn't ask.
Coming in at number 4, Necronomicon, Book of the Dead. Brian Yuzna is back with more Lovecraftian action. Well, partially. He played a hand in the creation of this 3-part horror anthology with other shorts by Christoph Gans and 𝐬𝐨 𝐀𝐫𝐞. The film is bookended by H.P. Lovecraft himself traveling to read the Necronomicon at a monastery run by secretive monks. While he reads, different stories play for our entertainment, all based on stories by Lovecraft. The first one is based on the rats in the walls and shows us 2 generations of men trying to survive.
You're cute. I need to stop
trying to revive their loved ones using the Necronomicon. Of course, the folks that come back to life are abominations,
does that tree have a face on it? Behind him?
Resurrectors are severely punished. Next is The Cold, based on Cool Air. My favorite of the trio, this focuses on a doctor who seduces a younger woman with the power of immortality through sheer cold. He kills her stepfather and performs gruesome experiments on the corpse. Later.
What the fuck? So you're telling me these motherfuckers are basically a cannibal almost in a way. This reminds me of that, what's that one dude that has to like wear like, there's like a whole, I don't know if it's a movie or like an actual person, but there's that person that has like that thing over his mouth to stop him from like biting on people. I don't fucking know what I'm saying.
Later on, it's revealed that the woman is pregnant.
He's got like that weird thing around his mask, like weird. It's kind of like, you know how dogs got that things on their mouths to like stop them from barking. Well, there's like one for like this guy that like is covering his mouth. I don't know. There's like a whole fucking lore around him. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know.
With his eternally unborn child and must subsist on spinal.
He's got like a cage around him. I can't explain it.
Fluid. Do you want to lend her some of yours? Lastly, we're treated to Whispers, based on the Whisperer in the Darkness. A pregnant cop is.
Speaking of Whispers, check out my song Whispers on all platforms by Sightboy. This guy looks like a very magical wizard. He's a wizard, right? Can he do spells? Is he the Akinator? He looks very wise and kind. Can I sit on his lap like he's Santa Claus? Hey, wizard, can I sit on your lap? Come here, fine gentleman. In the striped shirt. I'm the boy in the striped pajamas. Here, sit down on my pee-pee. Oh, yeah.
Captured by the Butcher, sees her husband killed, and also has her fetal child stole by demon bats. Cosmic horror is tough to pull off in filmic form, but the effects in this movie are worth the price of admission, no doubt. Gross, slimy, gory, abominable, and hellish, it's no wonder that Tom Savini supervised the effects. Screaming Mad George had a hand in them as well. The tentacled beasts might stick around in your brain for a little while. Barreling through at number 3, we've got The Devil's Rejects. Rob Zombie does a great...
Rob Zombie is a goat at fucking horror movies, man. Dude's a fucking goat. And his music is fire as hell. His music's fucking fire as shit. Rob Zombie, bro, oh man, dude's a fucking legend on some real shit. Rob Zombie looking mad cute too here. And dude, didn't he play as fucking No, I was goofy. I meant to say he made some Michael Myers movies, I think. Yeah, he did. People hated on them. I thought they were good. I thought the first one he made was good. I think the second one was dog shit. Like this, the one where it just shows. I never saw the second one, but I really liked the Rob Zombie Michael Myers, the first one. You know, it was probably the most brutal Michael Myers out of all of them. It was violent, man. I think that was my favorite one personally. I'm gonna be real, out of all the Michael Myers, I think Rob Zombie's first one was the best. And I know this is gonna be extremely unpopular, but like, dude, cause like I love John Carpenter's Michael Myers. But it's like, I'm gonna be completely for real. They're cheesy as shit. Like Rob Zombie's first Michael Myers was like really good. And when I mean like the newer Michael Myers by John Carpenter were good, but I really liked the Rob Zombie take. Like, oh man, they made Michael, and Michael was tall as fuck. I think they had like some wrestler. Was it a wrestler? I think they had some wrestler play as fucking Michael in the first one. I don't know about the second one. I think the first one though. And I think he fucking died. Pretty sad. I don't know, did he die?
Making exactly 0 of his characters likable in this depraved, violent romp. That doesn't make it a bad movie.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucker has the finest wife ever too. His wife's fine as shit. Whole ass MILF. Dude's wife is fine as fuck, literally.
Makes it one that's hard to watch. Thankfully, he makes up for this with plenty of killer style and country fried music. The first sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, picks off where it left off. The Firefly family being a bunch of irredeemable, murderous lunatics. Following an insane
I'm a lunatic.
shootout led by revenge-fueled Sheriff John Quincy Wydell, it turns into a demented road movie of sorts, with the last remaining Fireflies traveling the countryside while avoiding the law and slicing and dicing their way through a smattering of new victims. This is no light-hearted traveling circus though.
Rob Zombie movies are so good. Oh, that's some real shit. They're unique. I love them. Is that his wife though? Did he have his wife act in one of the movies? That looks like his wife. Is that his wife?
The killing in this movie is sadistic.
I know his wife's some like blonde chick. He's got like a fine ass wife. Y'all should see his wife, man. Crazy.
And cruel. The whole thing reeks of sadism and malice, which for some is a plus. For others, it might be upsetting and weariness inducing. Even if you think the Fireflies have learned a valuable lesson from receiving their comeuppance from the sheriff, you're quickly reminded that they'll never change by Lynyrd Skynyrd. I am a firm believer in the theory that the world is divided into 2 groups. Those who love Rob Zombie's Firefly series, and those who think it's a little much. Folks,
Rob Zombie's cute.
on either side will have a small chance of agreeing on horror entertainment.
I want a beard like him, Loki. Actually, I don't want a beard in the future. People are always like, Laser, do you want a beard in the future? Fuck no. I don't want a beard, bro. I want to fucking keep my mustache, you know. I definitely want my hair to go long again, bro. I want my fucking long ass cut. Not like a mullet, but kind of like just, well, almost in a way. I don't know.
Its way in at number 2.
I no, actually, I don't want a mullet, but I do want my hair to grow back a little. You know, keep my hair long in front. So kind of like a little mullet in a way, if that makes sense.
We got Ichi the Killer. Just about everything in this movie exudes insane, over-the-top violence or weirdly sexual tones. Sometimes it's cartoonish, which makes sense given the manga it was based on, and sometimes it's visceral and horrifying. It's a fascinating balance to strike, plus I'm not sure if balance is a good word. Ichi the Killer often flies off the rails in insane and incredible ways. We begin on a shot of a man savagely beating a woman, and the titular Ichi getting off to it, peeping Tom style. This is a good indication of what's to come, pun intended. Then we meet Kakihara, the sort of mirror.
It's a very messy movie. Well, yeah, very messy. I can't fucking talk right. I just woke up, guys. So that's why I'm looking a little sluggish. This is a very messy room. What do we got here? So we got booty cheeks over there. I'll smash. I'm assuming that's a woman. Motherfucker's dead. I don't know what's going on here, brothers. Damn. Whole ass massacre.
Image of Ichi, where Ichi is meek and needs to be encouraged to go on killing sprees. Kakihara actively enjoys dishing out pain and receiving it in equal measures. Most of the movie is Kakihara looking for both the person who killed his master and for Ichi, torturing sources of information along the way. The whole movie revels in creative torture, whether it's hanging someone with hooks through their skin or slicing faces off wholesale. The violence is excessive, sometimes amusing, sometimes disgusting. Like The Devil's Rejects, the main characters are totally unredeemable.
You're cute.
They may be charismatic and interesting, but there's a 0% chance of anyone.
Dude, I think fucking piercings on the mouth I think piercings in general are disgusting, but I think the ones where they put it on the mouth or the lips, so fucking, What do you want me to do? You want me to try to play, Hulu, oh, I can't, what is it called? I fucking forgot. Those things you spin around your fucking, I literally forgot the name of that shit, and that's like the most basic shit out there. What the fuck? But can I put my, can I do this?
Labeling them good people. These are things that director Takashi Miike wants to foreground. The consumption of violence in media and its implications, machismo, braggadocio, violent sexuality, and more. if you walk in unprepared, it's gonna be a wild ride. And finally at number 1, Antichrist. Anything by Lars von Trier is going to provoke, but Antichrist is a stellar standout horror film that is extremely hard to watch. He began writing it while hospitalized for a deep depressive episode, conceiving it as a horror film as that would allow for some very, very strange images. It's inspired by Tarkovsky, if that tells you anything. We're introduced to a couple reeling from the death of their young son. They decide to retreat to the forest where the man starts having disturbing visions in nature, while the woman becomes increasingly violent and sadomasochistic. Prepare yourself for some disturbing images, including but not limited to dozens.
Better not make my eyes scarred, bitch, because I'm not trying to. I've been exposed to traumatizing shit in my past. I don't want to be traumatized more.
Of swollen ticks, a doe with a stillborn calf hanging out, blood flowing from places that blood should not flow from.
Me and who? Am I tripping, or is that? What kind of build is that, bro? This guy, that's a guy? It's a guy? What kind of build is that? It looks like a guy in a kid's body. Midget. Hey, buddy. Guys, I'm tall as fuck. You wanna know how tall I am? I'm 5'8". You better not make fun of my height. I'm tall as fuck. Don't try me. Hey. What's his name? Adam Silver. You better fucking let me in the NBA. I'm tall enough. I meet the requirements. Sign me up in the draft. Can't you actually, like, straight up just enter the draft? Isn't there a way where you can actually, like, isn't there, like, a loophole to where you can actually enter the draft in a way? Like, that's serious. You can actually enter the draft, like, just being a random person. Isn't there, like, a way you can do that? I don't fucking know.
From the drilling of a metal bolt through.
I remember seeing this TikTok about this. I wonder what ever happened to him. Did he ever get drafted? I remember there's this guy on TikTok that, like, actually, like, signed up for the draft or something like that. Crazy.
One's leg, the removal of a particular mound of nerves using scissors, and more.
It was some, like, college kid. I don't fucking remember. I just remember, not college kid. It was some, like, just random ass fucker that decided to join the draft in the NBA. It was weird.
This is a film full of dark, bleak, dismal imagery of raw, unforgiving nature. Von Trier found inspiration in the dual identity of nature itself, portrayed as peaceful and romantic, but also as a place of great pain and suffering as different species try to kill and eat each other. Full of sex, evil, death, religion, and more, this is a movie that will stir things in you that you may have preferred unstirred. And there you have it. 5 disturbing, disgusting movies, 5 chances to have your brain.
Well, guys, this is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those horror movies was the most scary to you? If you enjoy scary content, you want scary features, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.